One of the most prevalent bad habits among young professionals working in stressful jobs is smoking cigarettes or vaping. It serves as a coping mechanism for the stress and anxiety that often accompany demanding jobs. In addition to nicotine addiction, other common pitfalls include eating excessively as a response to stress, a habit that can contribute to poor health and weight gain. Moreover, excessive screen time, often driven by the demands of a hectic work schedule or the need for constant connectivity, can lead to a sedentary lifestyle and negatively impact both physical and mental well-being. These habits serve as a coping mechanism for the stress and anxiety that often accompany demanding jobs. Over time, these habits take a toll not only on the health of these individuals, but also on the relationships they have with others. The smoke-filled moments, meant to provide solace in the midst of pressure, end up creating a barrier between them and their non-smoking peers and loved ones. The moments of excessive eating or prolonged screen time, often sought as a refuge in the face of stress, inadvertently create a divide between them and their non-indulgent peers and loved ones. The consequences of overeating, such as potential health issues and weight gain, and the isolating effects of excessive screen time, strain the bonds of friendship and family, leaving them increasingly distant in their attempts to find solace from the pressures they face. In their pursuit of coping, they unknowingly distance themselves from the very support systems that could help them navigate the challenges they face, affecting both their well-being and their connections with the people around them. These examples of bad habits, sneaky as they come, it slides into your life so quietly, you hardly notice it turning into something really harmful. What might begin as an occasional cigarette or two to cope with stress swiftly evolves into a habit that takes root in the routine of daily life. The same goes for an occasional snack, or a short screen time session to cope with stress swiftly evolves into a habit that takes root in the routine of daily life. One bite becomes two, then a few more until the body starts to crave the comfort of excessive eating or prolonged screen time incessantly. It becomes a crutch, a perceived necessity without which the day feels incomplete. The craving intensifies, and soon the body finds it hard to function without the regular intake of nicotine, regular intake of unhealthy snacks, or extended screen time. What initially seemed like a harmless way to cope transforms into a compulsive need, shackling the individual in a cycle of dependency that is challenging to break. Think about what Mark Twain once pointed out. Habit is habit, and not to be flung out of the window by any man, but coaxed downstairs a step at a time. Getting rid of a habit isn't a quick fix, it's more like a gradual descent. It might take a while, but with some patience, persistence, and a little help, it's totally doable. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects us all, breaking free from those pesky bad habits. Stick around because in this video, we're gonna uncover the simplest methods to kick those habits to the curb. But hey, before we get started, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button below to stay updated with all our insightful content. And considering we're all in the same boat when it comes to bad habits, why not join the chat down in the comments by sharing some habits you're trying to get rid of? It's your space to share your struggles, all the while creating a supportive community in our channel together. Returning to the bad habits we discussed earlier, the crucial turning point arises when we realize that what once seemed like a coping mechanism has now transformed into harmful habits deeply ingrained within us. At this point of realization, self-awareness should come in. As individuals, recognizing the difference between a temporary coping strategy and a persistent, damaging habit is essential. It's about acknowledging our own patterns and having the self-awareness to step up and make positive changes for ourselves. Now that we've recognized that smoking or vaping has surpassed being just a casual habit, you might be contemplating, what's my next move? Well, this is where transforming your surroundings can have a significant impact, and I'm not merely talking about rearranging the furniture. Consider distancing yourself from places that trigger the urge to smoke or vape. Surround yourself with supportive, non-smoking friends and engage in activities that don't revolve around these habits. Creating a smoke-free zone at home and work can also reinforce your commitment to quit. Moreover, addressing other detrimental habits like unhealthy eating and excessive screen time is crucial. Evaluate your dietary choices, opting for nutritious alternatives to combat stress-induced overeating. Simultaneously, be mindful of the time spent in front of screens, as excessive screen time can contribute to both physical and mental health issues. Making small adjustments in these areas can contribute to a holistic approach to breaking free from multiple unhealthy habits. Changing your environment, both literally and metaphorically, plays a crucial role in breaking free from unhealthy habits. On a literal level, consider altering the physical spaces you frequent to combat various challenges. Avoid places or situations that trigger the urge to smoke. Create a positive food environment at home and work. Promote healthier snack options. And consciously manage the hours spent in front of screens, as it can contribute to both physical and mental health issues. Making comprehensive changes in these areas can contribute significantly to breaking free from multiple unhealthy habits. Metaphorically, changing your environment involves shifting your mindset and attitude. Identify the triggers that prompt you to those bad habits and work on reframing your thoughts. Cultivate new hobbies and interests that don't align with your habits. Seek out positive influences. By changing your environment both inside and out, you empower yourself to overcome the challenges and pave the way for a healthier lifestyle. Take inspiration from the guidance of Dr. Jane Goodall, the renowned primatologist and anthropologist, who said, "What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make." Changing your environment, both the spaces you inhabit and the mindset you cultivate, can significantly impact your journey to quit your bad habits. Taking proactive steps to transform your environment for the better involves a strategic approach. Here are 2 effective ways to achieve this. First is knowing the trigger point of your bad habit and actively eliminating it, replacing it with a positive one. Understanding what prompts your bad habit is the first step toward change. Identify the specific triggers that lead you to engage in the habit and actively work on eliminating or replacing them with positive alternatives. For instance, if stress triggers your smoking habit, excessive screen time, or unhealthy eating habit, consider replacing it with relaxation techniques like deep breathing exercises, meditation, or engaging in a favorite hobby. By substituting the negative trigger with a positive activity, you not only break the habit loop but also improve your overall well-being. Second is shifting your focus away from unavoidable triggers. Sometimes the triggers for your bad habit are aspects of your life that cannot be eliminated instantly. In such cases, finding ways to shift your focus away from these triggers can be incredibly helpful. If your habit is linked to a particular environment, consider engaging in activities that divert your attention, such as playing a game or participating in a conversation. By redirecting your focus, you lessen the temptation and create new, positive associations with those situations, making it easier to resist the urge to smoke, eat excessively, and be excessively on your screen. By applying these strategies, you actively take charge of your environment, making it conducive to positive change. Remember, breaking free from a bad habit is a journey, and these small yet significant steps can pave the way for a lasting transformation and a healthier lifestyle. By actively and willingly embracing the 2 approaches, understanding the trigger points of your bad habit and eliminating them, as well as redirecting your focus away from unavoidable triggers, you're not just breaking free from harmful habits, but also cultivating a new and positive lifestyle. Each time you identify a trigger and consciously choose to replace it with a healthier alternative, or when you find ways to shift your focus away from tempting situations, you're reinforcing a new pattern in your behavior. In these moments of choice and determination, you're not merely avoiding the bad habit, you're actively creating and sticking to a new, healthier habit. It's about rewiring your responses, forging new connections in your brain, and embracing positive changes that align with your well-being. With each conscious decision, you're strengthening your resolve and shaping a future where the healthier, better version of yourself prevails. Changing a bad habit might seem daunting, but it becomes achievable with the right mindset and determination. While altering the environment and adopting practical strategies are valuable tools, the most crucial elements are the individual's mindset and willingness to let go of the harmful habit. Embracing a positive attitude, acknowledging the need for change, and being open to new approaches pave the way for a successful transformation. It's this internal drive and readiness to break free that empower individuals to overcome challenges and create lasting, positive change in their lives. Remember, this approach represents the easiest way to change your bad habit. We're all on this journey of breaking bad habits together, and as we've talked about mindset and determination, I'm sure you have some fantastic ways to tackle those habits too. So why not drop your wisdom in the comments? What easy ways do you think can help change a bad habit? Your ideas might be just the thing someone else needs to hear right now. While you're on it, if you haven't yet, click on the notification bell so you'll get notified on our next video. Until then, see you next time.